So I think it doesn't matter what discipline of engineering you're going to go into, there will be lots of job opportunities for those people in the future. My name is David Montini, and I'm a professor in the Faculty of Engineering and Applied Science. Well, engineering is really the application of science and engineering principles to solve problems. It's very hard to put it in a box because engineers with the same degree can end up having completely different careers. So I like to just generally describe engineers as problem solvers, and those might be related to energy or water quality or air quality, the roads that we have, buildings, whatever the problem is that might need to be solved. That's usually when you're going to see engineers get involved and try and handle that. Well, engineering has been around for a very long time, and it's going to be around for the foreseeable future because we're always going to need people to solve the challenges that the planet is facing. And we are facing a lot of challenges with respect to climate change and clean water supply, even energy demands are always going up, and we're going to need smart, bright, young people to solve some of those problems. So I think it doesn't matter what discipline of engineering you're going to go into, there will be lots of job opportunities for those people in the future. Well, in Regina, we have a systems engineering approach, which is a little bit different than other schools. What we do with that program is we try to introduce the students to the whole system of solving a problem. So that will include economic considerations and administrative type considerations, project management aspects of solving a problem. And that gives them a lot of tools in their toolkit when they go out and find a job and start working on some of these problems. So that's a number one selling feature of the programs here in Regina. The other thing I would say is that we have permanent lab instructors, which is quite unique compared to other engineering schools. Our lab instructors are permanent full-time staff. Many of them have been with us for years, and that brings a lot of consistency into the delivery of the curriculum in the laboratory. Oh wow, the fields of work are almost limitless. You know, it's really interesting because nowadays we see companies hiring engineers that previously didn't hire engineers. So for example, banks are hiring engineers to help solve some of their problems. We see it in the healthcare sector as well. I remember several years ago I was meeting with one of our alumni, and he just got a job at Hilberg & Berk Jewelry because they had to increase the production line for their company of their products. So I think if you have an engineering degree and you know what you're passionate about, find that sector and you should be able to find a job in that sector. It's not guaranteed to have one right at the time of graduation, but if you're persistent and get yourself out there and build your network and have been involved in a lot of extracurricular activities to build your soft skills, I'd be surprised if you didn't find a job within 6 to 12 months after graduation. Sure, so if we're talking about internship or co-op, the way that works is during your studies, students have an opportunity to go and work for a company as an engineering student. We have two programs, co-op or internship. Co-op is 4 separate 4-month placements, which are often with different companies, sometimes in different cities. And so the students can get a real taste of all of the different types of sectors that are out there. In an internship position, that happens towards the end of the degree between the 3rd and the 4th year, and that would be a full year-long or 16-month-long placement, just working for one company. But because they have more experience in the classroom, they might have a more difficult project given to them during their time on the job. So I strongly support students to go into the work-study programs, be it co-op or internship. You know, when I was growing up, I never thought that I would be a teacher. I always thought that I was just going to be an engineer working in industry. But I had an opportunity to do some teaching, and I really enjoy it. So the reason I stick around and why I continue to work at the University of Regina is the students. I honestly just love trying to help them learn in the classroom and see them achieve their goals. And if I wasn't able to do that, then I'd probably leave and go and work for a company somewhere.